everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040, bringing to you another edition of the wrestling discussion series. And today I wanted to discuss and share my thoughts with all of you about the upcoming tag team match for WrestleMania 40, Night 1, featuring The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and the possibility of a betrayal on the horizon. On the March 1st edition of SmackDown, after a very long promo, The Rock was about to finish off with "If you smell what The Rock is cooking" line before he was abruptly stopped by Roman Reigns, who asked his cousin for one thing: acknowledge me. The Rock took off his shades, looked him in the eye, and said, "Roman Reigns, my family, I acknowledge you as my tribal chief," much to the disgust of the fans. And we saw at the end of that segment all of the Bloodline members put their fingers up in the air, and The Rock at first put his one finger up and then turned it into the L symbol. So it's obvious that they are planting seeds for a betrayal. And on the March 4th edition of Raw, involving Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, there was something involving Seth Rollins that really brought my attention, and I couldn't help but notice. And this really got me questioning Seth Rollins' true intentions and motivation. What does Seth Rollins get out of this? I mean, this is the same guy that Cody Rhodes defeated on pay-per-view 3 straight times, and now all of a sudden Seth Rollins has turned around and said, "I've got your back. I want you to finish the story. You deserve it, blah blah blah." Yeah, I'm not buying it. The very fact that Seth Rollins is constantly preaching and acting like Cody Rhodes' cheerleader really says to me that could a betrayal from Seth Rollins actually be on the cards? Because we all know that The Rock is eventually going to turn on Roman Reigns, and that's going to set up for their big match somewhere down the road. Maybe it's WrestleMania 41. Who knows? But what if the betrayal came from Seth Rollins? Now, just imagine this. Obviously, we know that Seth Rollins is going to be performing double duty. He's going to be defending his world title against Drew McIntyre. Now, just imagine this scenario. Imagine if Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins and absolutely destroyed him. That is a possibility. And going into the tag team match, Seth Rollins is not going to be 100% after the beatdown he took at the hands of Drew McIntyre. And we heard the stipulations from The Rock and the Bloodline. If Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins defeat The Rock and Roman Reigns, all Bloodline members, including The Rock, will be banned from ringside, and it will be one-on-one Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. The Rock also announced that if The Rock and Roman Reigns were to defeat Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, Bloodline rules, anything goes. Now, just imagine this. What if Seth Rollins betrayed Cody Rhodes, thus allowing The Rock and Roman Reigns to pick up the victory? Just imagine that. Cody Rhodes getting stabbed in the back by the same guy who's been his quote-unquote ally. Because we're all talking about The Rock turning on Roman Reigns, which we all know is going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's when. But Seth Rollins could still do the dirty too. I mean, what if the possibility is there's two betrayals? Seth Rollins costs Cody Rhodes the match, thus making it Bloodline rules, and then for night 2, The Rock eventually costs Roman Reigns the title, and then that sets up for their big showdown. Maybe that's WrestleMania 41. Because we all know a betrayal is coming. The question is, who from? My money is more on Seth Rollins because, He's just trying way too hard, and it just seems so obvious that he's going to do something. Because one thing about Seth Rollins, yes, he's over like gangbusters. He's probably the most popular and hottest he's ever been in a long time, but he's got a checkered past. He's got a dark side. If you don't believe me, just ask Roman Reigns. You know, he's he's got a history of stabbing people in the back to get to where he wants. So if I were Cody Rhodes, I would be very cautious and very reluctant to trust the same guy that he has defeated 3 straight times. But I just thought I would put this out there to you guys, because I've been watching this build up quite a bit now, and it's got me raising, no pun intended, some eyebrows, you know, involving both sides. Who's going to turn on who? Maybe Seth Rollins might not turn on Cody Rhodes. Maybe he truly is being sincere. But come on, guys. This is Seth Rollins we're talking about here. He can't be trusted. A leopard never changes his spots. Unless you look at his wardrobe, Seth Rollins. But as I said, I just wanted to put this out to all of you. You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Wrestling Discussion Series. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.